The Absa Cape Epic is often referred to as the Tour de France of mountain biking, and for good reason. This is the most prestigious off-road stage race in the world, attracting Olympic champions, world champions and national title holders. Hosted by the Western Cape of South Africa, this 21st edition features 8 days of racing for professionals and a challenging experience for amateurs. Today is day 3 and stage 2. It's the longest time trial in Cape Epic history. A rigorous test of teamwork and tactics with 66 kilometres and 950 metres of climbing from Meerendal Wine Estate, Durbanville to Fairview in Paarl. It features climbs at the start and end, connected by rolling roads, dual tracks and trails across the Malmesbury farms. Current overall leaders, SCOTT-SRAM MTB Racing of Nino, Schurter and Filippo Colombo are in the yellow leaders jersey. They will try and extend their lead on what will be a very hot day. Just 11 seconds behind in the general classification are Willia Vittoria's Luca Braido and Simone Avendetto. They were the winners of the prologue, which is also a time trial race. The undisputed favourites in the Aramex UCI women's category are Toyota Specialized Annika Langvad and Sofia Villafane in orange. They have a clean sweep so far, winning the prologue and first stage. Efficient Infiniti SCB SRAM's Vera and Alexis Skarda are putting together a good race so far and are sitting in second place. The Italian duo Braido and Avendetto are cross-country specialists, but still managed a second place on the long stage 1. The penultimate riders to depart aim to gain on third place, but face pressure from the leaders. They maintain fourth at each checkpoint and ultimately finish on the podium's bottom step. Yellow leaders SCOTT-SRAM MTB Racing, Nino, Schurter and Filippo Colombo know that a time trial can expose them in the GC. They cannot hide in the pack or control the race, but instead they are the last to start and chase down second place. The Swiss duo have made some minor adjustments to their bikes to make them more aerodynamic, such as lighter tyres and narrower bars, all within the rules. Colombo is having an incredible day, pulling the 10-time world champion Schurter along the flats like a freight train. They are the fastest of the day in the middle of the course, but end up crossing the line just 27 seconds off the winning team. MEGAMO 1 are currently sitting in 12th place in the overall, but Wout Alleman and Martin Stošek are a class act. BAF have always been a force to be reckoned with at the Absa Cape Epic and have numerous podiums over the years. At the first time split, Alleman and Stošek are in 7th place, but over the next 30 kilometres, they start to reel in the teams ahead of them. They've identified this stage as a priority and are giving it all without a thought for the remaining 5 stages. At the finish line in Fairview in Paarl, they crossed the line in 2 hours and 13 minutes, bumping them up to 8th overall. The first Fairview podium sees Willia Vittoria on the bottom step, with current leaders SCOTT-SRAM MTB Racing, Schurter and Colombo in second, and MEGAMO 1, Alleman and Stošek, taking their first podium of the 2025 event in first. SCOTT-SRAM MTB Racing retained the leaders jersey by 44 seconds. Losser and Skarda are national champions from Namibia and the USA respectively. They placed third in the prologue and second on stage 1. A time trial is an ideal opportunity to take the battle to the top spot. After a great start through the challenging early technical tracks, the team slot into a rhythm over the farm roads and dusty trails. They drop down to third on the flats and remain there for the rest of the race, crossing the line in just over 2 hours and 25 minutes. They retain their second place in the overall. Canada ISB Sport have been hovering just outside the top 3 for the previous 2 days. Monaco Juliana Calderon Martinez from Colombia has completed 2 previous Cape Epics with 1 stage win, and her partner Tessa Kortegas is a former triathlete and winner of the Swiss Epic. They're off the pace for the first 30 kilometres, but by the time they reach the airfield, they found a new gear and jump up to second, remaining there for the rest of the 66 kilometres. It's their first podium, and they jump up into third in the overall. Toyota Specialized are blowing the race apart with their unrelenting power and are already almost 7 minutes in the lead. Annika Langvad and Sofia Villafane are Absa Cape Epic veterans. Langvad has 5 wins to her name and Villafane has finished 4 with 1 win. Starting last, the current leaders hunt down the rest of the pack. At the crossing vantage point, efficient Infiniti SCB SRAM are in their sights. They reel in second place and press on, adding insult to injury. Losser has a mechanical. Specialized Toyota crossed the line in 2 hours and 43 minutes and 14 seconds for their 3rd win in a row. The women's podium sees efficient Infiniti SCB SRAM's Losser and Skarda finish in third. In second is Canadell ISP Sports Monica Calderon and Tessa Kortekas, their first podium this year. Toyota Specialized Annika Langvad and Sofia Villafane take the win and extend their GC lead to a comfortable 9 minutes and 22 seconds.